Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Just wanted to pop in with my balloons, say hi, wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. Um, love is in the air. Well, it may or may not be for some people. But even if you are by yourself, romanticize yourself. I feel like we've been saying that for a while, but practice what you preach. It's not always about what somebody else did for you. I wasn't expecting absolutely anything today, and I got 2 bouquets of flowers, some balloons, and some food. Special delivery, okay? But I hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed, productive Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day. And you guys don't even normally know when I film. I mean, I don't always film on the same day, but I do happen to be filming on a Saturday, and I know that this airs on Monday. But happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, productive day. Today I got a facial. I got a massage. I did my laser hair removal. I am a little bit under the weather, but you know, I had to deliver. I had to come today and I had to speak to y'all. Y'all is my people now. So no weeks off, okay? That's the motto. But in honor of it being Valentine's Day, I did want to play a little game, okay? So I want to play a little game with you guys. And also, not to mention, like, the backdrop I have, I feel like it's very Valentine's Day-ish. Okay, so I do want to play a little game. Also, before I start, though, don't let that nigga tell you, oh, I ain't had no money to get you nothing. It costs $20 to get some flowers. Like, if he's a person that celebrates holidays, now it's different if you like a Jehovah's Witness, you don't really celebrate holidays, or you don't really celebrate pagan holidays, but I do feel like, don't let him do that to you, sis. Okay, you are worthy. You should be getting everything that you want today. Okay, and if you don't, he don't like you for real. Okay? But, like I was saying, I do want to play a little game. So I'm just going to ask myself some questions and answer them, you know, in light of it being Valentine's Day. We're in the spirit. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to say, but guys, just romanticize yourself, like I was saying, because it's so important not to wait around for people. Sometimes I think, and I'm like, you know, if I would have waited around for people to do certain things, I would have never, like, have done a lot of things. I would have never seen certain parts of the world. I would have never known what, like, the tropics look like. I would have never just did certain things like not skydiving, zip lining, scuba diving, even this channel. Like, you know, at first I was thinking about like having a co-host, which is, I mean, it still could potentially always be something in the future, me having a co-host. That's always a possibility, but I don't wait around for anybody to do anything that I want to do. So with it being Valentine's Day, if nobody has did anything for you, caused you, got you anything, do it for yourself. That's it. Bottom line. That's always what it's going to be in my world, you know? But let's start with the game. Okay? So the first question, what's the best date you ever had? The best date, and I'm thinking, y'all, I'm thinking for real, because I don't know. I feel like the best date, I had a lot of nice, amazing dates. Like, I really have. I'm trying to think of the best date. Like, I've been going on dates since I've been a teenager. And all of the guys have been like a little older than me. So, you know, I just feel like they always have wanted to show me the finer things in life. But best date I ever had, I'm still thinking. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've had dates out of the country, let's be clear. Out of the country, I want to say I've eaten in like DR, in like the country part where they have really good food. That was like a really nice date. Um, I've also did like adventure dates as well. Like I've done the I Fly date. I've been to like quote unquote upscale restaurants like Brooklyn Chop House. I've just been on some really nice dates. Oh, but I guess, matter of fact, now I remember. One of the best dates I ever been on, this guy, he like picked me up in like a Sprinter van that had like flat screen TVs in it. um Tough, like the seats were like tufted leather seats with like a driver, some champagne, and then we went to like a nice dinner, like a nice seafood dinner, like overlooking the water. So that was really nice. When I think of like, because me, I like to eat, so even if like a guy in his head, he has like a nice idea of some place he might want to take me and it's adventurous, like I do consider that a nice date. But as far as for things that I like to do, which are eat and dress up and look nice, I feel like that was a really nice date. Like that was really nice. So that's the first question. Second question. What is the best thing about being single right now? I feel like the best thing about being single right now is all like the wisdom I've acquired. Sometimes I feel like you do need a season to be by yourself. I feel like throughout my whole 20s, I was in a relationship, and even before that, I was in a relationship. So I feel like there is a little bit of a deficit for, because I'm now single in my 30s, but I also feel like because I am the type of person that I am, it's very easy for me to acquire knowledge and just gain the wisdom that I've gained. Like what it takes some people 10 years to learn, it took me about 2 to 3. And I just feel like now, just going into a new relationship, I would know better. I would do better. I would be more prepared. I would be ready because, God is not going to give me the type of relationship that I want unless I'm ready. So I feel like that's one of the best things about being single right now. And, there's no pressure. I get to kind of do the things that I want to do without having to really consider anyone else in the process. So for me, I feel like that's really, really, really good and important for this season in my life. But yeah, I feel like I answered that pretty good. Last question. How can I celebrate myself today? I feel like the way I can celebrate myself today is by being forthcoming, by continuing to build and gain my confidence, by continuing to do things like this, like be open and honest, continue filming my YouTube channel, continue doing things on my own and showing up for myself, because I know that that helps you build and gain confidence. I don't have anyone doing this with me side by side. I do this all the time on my own. I do a lot of things on my own, and I feel like once I accomplish them and I come out on the other side, that helps me build my confidence. So I feel like that's how I'm going to continue to celebrate myself, is by showing up for myself and doing the things that I like to do and doing things that honor me. I don't feel like you need to wait till somebody is like, speaking about people that have like passed away, I don't feel like you need to wait until somebody isn't here anymore to honor them. I feel like you can honor yourself here and now. And I'm going to continue to be the best that I can be and continue to do the things that I love. Like I said, just showing up for myself, that's the best way that I can answer and put that. Guys, drop in the comments. I hope you guys remembered the 3 questions that I just went through just now. But drop your answer in the comments. So The first question, I'll just go through the three questions again. What is the best date you ever had? What's the best thing about being single right now if you are single? And how can you celebrate yourself today? And being that it is Valentine's Day, how would you celebrate yourself, I guess, on Valentine's Day? If you don't know, how you would celebrate yourself maybe on a regular day and it needs to be more specific, how would you celebrate yourself today on Valentine's Day? I know I celebrated myself today by getting myself a massage and facial. And lo and behold, there were other people that decided to celebrate me too, and they got me gifts. And I feel like that's just what it's all about, okay? But guys, this was a really fun episode. When I did my birthday episode, the Christmas episode, the New Year's episode, and now this episode, I had a lot of fun. Okay? But like I said, drop in the comments. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys next week. Peace out.